Hello, everyone. Tony again with Synergy for Life. And, well, what you see behind me is absolute chaos. But this is just kind of where I throw the overflow. I'm borrowing this space from a family member currently to do this. Um, so, but when they, get their stuff out of there, then maybe there'll be more space because, this is all stuff that they're not using. This is all space they're not using. It's extra space. There was somebody else that lived here that moved out. So I asked if I could use the space just to have more room for inventory. But anyway, all right, so we'll just start kind of here again. Extra stuff. Okay, this is some stuff that I have from Amazon FBA these are actually valuable, or were at the time, but I'm not ungated for DVDs or CDs. I have all these CDs. They're all valuable, they're all worthwhile, but again, I'm not ungated, and to get ungated can cost me some money. Here's actually my personal collection that just that I've accumulated within the last couple months, ones that I put aside that I wanted to kind of save because I love Marvel and DC movies and, certain other ones. All right, before I bore you too much, this is what that couple totes on the floor turned into. And this was all paid for with money that I generated from sales, from selling stuff from one tote, expanded to 2 totes, 3 totes. I had a whole row of totes, and then I had a row of totes here. And then I bought this shelf unit and, filled that up, bought more totes, then bought another shelf unit, and then another, and then another, and I'm like, well, crap, I'm like pretty much out of space. Okay, what can I do? Action figures. I can fit like a ton of action figures in a small space. And none of these are like super like high end, right? Like talking maybe $25 for the most expensive one. Like I bought most of these in lots off eBay. I put in bids, and I figured, okay, well, about how much am I willing to pay per action figure, and I can still be profitable after shipping and fees and everything. And I put my highest bid in for that, and I won a bunch of them. Here I got these. I got let's see, I got 2 crates for $5 of these vintage bottles. This one's full of all the same ones. They're in good condition. I got this listed for like $200 or best offer. I'm giving myself about $100 shipping allowance on that one. And it's been sitting. I'll sell it eventually. I'll lower the price. These are some of the complete sets that I got. That I had this box full. I've sold a bunch of them. The Marvel cards were the best. I had, I think, was it 2 sets? No, I think might have been 2 sets of Marvel Masterpieces. They sold for like $60 a piece. I had Marvel Masterpieces Series 2. I had the Flare, the original series Marvel Flare, which sold for, crap, I want to say like maybe $80. It was missing 1 card, and of course I said that in the description. And I said what card it was missing. Here's some more. Factory sealed. factory sealed, or no, that's not factory sealed, but it's complete though. More of my complete sets, and then I still got some more. So I've already like probably tripled my money on those cards. Like I think I ended up paying like, maybe $200 for everything. And I mean, he was charging me like $1 to $2 for complete sets. Like these little ones, $1 a piece. The big ones, mostly $1 a piece, at $2 a piece for some of them. These factory, like maybe $5 at the most each. So I mean, like I said in my last video, if every sale was like that, I'd be a millionaire just off doing this, you know. And I mean, it's hard becoming a millionaire doing just reselling with physical inventory like this, but it can be done. I mean, and it's all about understanding the science behind it, you know, the numbers and everything. But here, I'll just kind of show you guys, you know, a little bit of my inventory. I don't separate things by, like, for instance, I don't have like only DVDs in one thing, only Barbies in another, you know, only stuffed animals in another, because it's actually, so when I do my listings, you know, you see this bin number. I put this bin number at the end of every title, right? So I know exactly where my stuff is when it sells. So here's my grandma's Beanie Baby. She finally decided she didn't want them anymore. She said, yeah, go ahead, just sell them, you know. And I mean, look, they don't get a lot anymore, you know, but I invested in some tag protectors for all of them so I could get top dollar, you know, and I got them listed individually. I've sold about half of them so far. You know, I don't make a lot of money, but people buy them once in a while. So all the people hating on Beanie Babies, yeah, look, don't go to a garage sale and buy a bunch of Beanie Babies unless you can get them for maybe 25 to 50 cents a piece. I mean, and just expect that they're going to sit. You're not going to get $10,000, $5,000 for one Beanie Baby. You know, you're just not. I mean, unless somebody actually is mistakenly of the belief that, yeah, that is the market value, but it's not, okay? Those are either shill bidders, or some people say, well, it's money laundering. You know, look, I don't rule that out, but whatever, okay? So anyway, so this is my shipping area. Yeah, as you can tell, I have symptoms of ADD and a short attention span. I kind of jump from one thing to the other, but hey, keeps you less bored, right? You're probably used to like TikTok and stuff like that anyway. You know, you were suffering the same symptoms as me. Look at this. I'm cleaning while I'm talking to you. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, like, I haven't been super active on this lately because, see, I need to get a real standing desk. This is kind of a stand-in, a keyboard stand with a board on it. But yeah, I mean, so again, I'm working on another project that's going to help generate some more, a little more passive income that's going to help me supplement this, because my next goal with this in the spring, I'm planning on getting a storage unit to double my inventory. I'm going to fill that thing up. I'm going to start hitting garage sales again regularly. I kind of slowed down toward the end of the season. I'm going to start hitting them regularly and just fill that freaking thing up. I'm also going to hire someone to do my listing for me. So I will just be taking photographs, doing shipping, and doing sourcing, you know, and that's gonna, I hate listing, you know. Look, it's a discipline thing, and believe me, I mean, I have over 1,000 listings, you know. All this stuff you know, there was more, okay? I mean, some of these bins are half full right now. You know, I need to actually consolidate and make more room, you know, because I do like to maximize the space I have. But right now, I'm so busy getting everything set up for this other project, which is going to be, I think it's going to be a really good thing. And I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. So that's why I'm kind of doing different things. But, you know, I mean, I really like going to garage sales. I really like just selling with physical inventory. So I have big plans to, you know, take this to a new level. I mean, as you can see, in 5 months, it went from a couple totes on the floor to all this. And this was paid for from my sales that started with a couple totes on the floor. Okay, which you can start with. Look, you got to do what you got to do. Like I started, I mean, I work a full-time job. I'm still working a full-time job. And my next thing, you know, is going to be, I'm going to ask my job if I can go part-time. Now, I've been fortunate that I have a really cool employer who actually treats people well. So I'm going to do right by them. And, you know, if they don't want me to go part-time, I'll work full-time for a little longer. You know, it'll just slow me down a little bit. Eventually, you know, I'll be doing reselling full-time. So anyway, I don't want this video to get too long, so I'll go into more in the next one. So until then, I'll see you guys later.